Today on 29th June, Archangel Micheal and Jesus says you will lose both of us if you skip. You have only 30 seconds. God says, chosen one, do not skip. No matter what, open it quickly. Archangel Michael says, I have been sent with urgency today because your spirit is hanging by a thin thread of divine protection. The heavens have watched you carry burdens heavier than anyone knows, and every tear you've cried hath been seen by God Himself. Today, on this sacred 29th of June, a decision in the unseen realm is about to seal your future, and you have only moments to step into it. The forces of darkness have been circling, waiting for you to hesitate, to skip this divine message, so they can snatch away the light you've fought for. Jesus stands beside me, His hand stretched out to you, saying, do not let go now, not after you've come this far. A single moment of doubt, a second of delay, and the shield around you begins to break. Chosen one, understand this: what you're reading now is no ordinary message. This is a rescue mission from heaven itself. God whispered your name into the winds this morning, commanding angels to reach you before it's too late. Right now, unseen chains that have bound your blessings are trembling. The enemy knows that if you truly open your heart to this message, your destiny will change instantly. That's why they've thrown distractions your way, making you think you can skip it and still be safe. Archangel Michael says, I cannot watch you slip into danger without giving you this final call. The blessings prepared for you have been delayed long enough. There are promises God made over your life that are moments away from fulfillment, but only if you stand firm now. Jesus is watching, His heart aching for you. He has fought battles in the spirit realm to keep you alive, to keep you from falling into traps you couldn't even see. If you turn away from this divine moment, both of us, your protectors, will step back because heaven honors free will. Imagine a world where your prayers go unheard, where the shield around your home is shattered, where attacks you've never known begin to hit. That is what the enemy is counting on today, the 29th of June. Your silence, your hesitation, you're skipping this divine lifeline. God says, chosen one, do not skip this no matter what. There is only a short window left before the gates of favor close temporarily. My spirit is moving, and your miracle is tied to your obedience in this moment. Archangel Michael says, right now, your name is echoing in heaven's courts. There is a scroll with your destiny written on it, and angels are fighting to deliver it to you. But darkness is fighting too, hoping you ignore this long enough for them to tear it apart. Your future happiness, your breakthrough, your divine connections, they are all hanging in this moment like a balanced scale, tipping toward victory or loss depending on your choice. I see a field of blessings prepared for you, a home filled with peace, financial abundance pouring into your hands, and long-awaited justice finally delivered. But if you turn away now, even for a moment, these blessings will scatter like sand in the wind. Jesus is whispering into your spirit now, stay with me. I have waited too long for you to step into the life I died to give you. Do not walk away now, not when you're seconds from the miracle. Heaven is silent, watching you. This is not fear, it's a divine awakening shaking your soul. The path you've walked has been rough because your destiny is powerful, chosen to impact generations. If you stay, the angels surrounding you will double in strength tonight. You'll notice doors opening that were locked for years. Healing will flow into your body, and those who cursed you will watch your elevation from the shadows. If you walk away, those same curses will gain power. The enemy will dance thinking they have finally won. But heaven does not want this. It's why this urgent voice is thundering into your spirit right now. God says, "Chosen one, my arms are open. I am holding your future in my hands. This is your moment. Do not skip it." Even now, miracles are being prepared like waves crashing toward you. I see financial chains snapping, sickness is evaporating, broken relationships mending in an instant. This is the reward of those who listen when heaven speaks. But the danger is real. The enemy has bribed people to speak against you, plotted betrayals to break you, and placed shadows around your home. If you skip this message, the shield protecting you will falter, and those plans will rush in. Jesus is standing tall beside me, holding a torch of light. He is offering you protection so strong that no evil can penetrate. One step away from this divine moment, and you step into darkness that even angels will struggle to rescue you from. Archangel Micheal says, "You have fought too hard to lose now." Hold on. Listen. Let us lead you out of this storm. Every word you've read so far is alive, pulsing with heavenly power. You may feel chills, pressure on your chest, or tears forming. That is not coincidence. That is your soul recognizing divine truth. In 30 seconds, decisions in the spirit realm will be made. Heaven is waiting for your response, your willingness to receive what God is releasing. If you choose this moment, you will feel a wave of peace and a sudden burst of strength. Signs will appear before the day ends: unexpected money, calls from people you thought you lost, breakthroughs you've prayed for years. If you ignore it, doors will slam shut quietly. The blessings will not vanish forever, but the delay will be long, and the path harder than it ever needed to be. God says, "I created you with purpose, wrapped you in favor, and marked you for greatness. I cannot force you to accept what I am giving, but I am pleading with you today: stay close to me." The Holy Spirit is circling you, whispering, urging, pulling you into safety. This is why you are here reading this message. It's not an accident. It's a rescue. Archangel Micheal says, "I am placing my sword before every enemy at your door." No weapon formed against you will succeed if you choose this divine alignment right now. Jesus is holding your hand, ready to lift you higher than you've ever dreamed. But if you turn away, both of us will have to step back, watching with sorrow as darkness consumes what was meant to bless you. Stay alert. Tonight, angelic warriors will surround your home if you remain connected to this divine message. Dreams will shift. Heavy burdens will lift from your shoulders, and peace will fill your spirit. Chosen one, this is your defining moment. Every trial, every heartbreak, every sleepless night, it all leads to this instant decision. The sound of heaven's gates is opening, light is breaking through the clouds, and your name is shining on a scroll of victory. All you have to do is receive it now, not later. God says, "This is the last warning before I release what you've been praying for. Obey, stay, and watch what I do." Archangel Micheal says, The countdown is almost over. The angels are ready. Jesus is ready. God's hand is stretched out to you. Do not miss this. The moment you choose faith over fear, divine forces will move mountains in your life. I will personally guard your steps, cutting down every shadow that has tried to silence you. You will rise from this moment stronger, richer in spirit and in life, and untouchable by evil plans. This is heaven's final offer before destiny takes a turn you cannot undo. Chosen one, hear us, you are not alone. You are loved, and victory is yours if you take it now. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "The heavens have been trembling since dawn, watching you stand at this crossroad. Angels have been dispatched in waves, their wings brushing against your spirit to keep you steady. This message is your shield, the only thing keeping your blessings from being snatched in silence." Jesus steps forward, his voice echoing with divine authority. "Beloved, I've waited for this moment, knowing the enemy would try to silence you. But you were chosen to survive, to rise, to lead others into light. These 30 seconds are not just a countdown. They are the breath between losing divine covering or walking into unstoppable miracles. God's throne room is alive right now. Trumpets are sounding your name, the scrolls of your life opening, revealing victories that were meant for you long ago. The enemy has tried relentlessly to erase your story, but today, heaven is rewriting your destiny in gold. Archangel Michael says, "I see chains breaking from your hands. I see curses turn you to dust. I see every tear you shed being collected and transformed into blessings beyond imagination. This is the hour of divine exchange, but only if you hold on to this message like your lifeline. Even as you read, forces unseen are battling over your future. Dark spirits are whispering lies, trying to convince you this message is nothing, that you can skip and still be safe. But that is their last weapon, deception. Jesus stands with fire in his eyes. He commands every demonic presence that has followed you to scatter. He speaks life into every dead dream, saying, 'Rise. It's time. And nothing will stop what I am about to release.' Chosen one, you've been tested, walking through valleys where even your prayers felt unheard. But every silent cry reached heaven, and today is heaven's response. The doors you thought were sealed forever are unlocking in this very moment. Archangel Michael says, 'I am ready to fight for you, but I cannot if you turn away.' Skipping this message means turning off the very light that shields you. If you stay, miracles will not just visit you, they will overflow into every part of your life. I see visions pouring from heaven. A table is set with abundance, golden plates of blessings, chalices filled with favor, and angels preparing to deliver them straight to you. Your name is engraved on every gift, destined to reach your hands before this season ends. But beside that table, dark shadows lurk, claws stretched out, hoping you hesitate. One skip, one moment of disbelief, and they will seize what belongs to you. Jesus is not allowing that easily. He steps forward, light radiating from his hands, declaring that this is your appointed time. Your struggles, your betrayals, Your silent battles, they are about to become your testimony. Archangel Michael says, you have only seconds to decide. Heaven's clock is ticking. If you stay faithful now, your next chapter will be unrecognizable, a life drenched in joy, surrounded by victory. Every angel in heaven is watching this decision. They know your destiny carries a weight that will shake generations to come. That's why the enemy has attacked you so violently, trying to erase you before your time. God says, my child, I will not let them succeed. I have marked you, called you, and prepared a path where you will walk untouched by evil. But you must hold on right now, without letting doubt pull you away. Jesus reaches for you, his voice gentle yet firm. Come closer. I will not let you fall. I will not let you lose everything you've worked for. Trust me, stay in this moment, and watch how I turn ashes into crowns. Archangel Michael says, your protection, your wealth, your healing, they are all bound to this divine message. If you skip, heaven steps back. If you stay, I unleash every force of good to surround and elevate you immediately. The clock is running down. In seconds, spiritual gates will either swing open or slam shut. This is not just another warning. This is the moment that shifts your entire destiny. Heaven is offering you freedom from pain, from curses, from betrayal, from poverty. Everything the enemy stole is lining up to be restored to you. Jesus says, I have held back storms for you. I have shielded you from dangers you never saw. Now I am opening the windows of heaven to pour out blessings you cannot contain if only you remain connected in faith. Archangel Michael says, this is not about fear. This is about destiny. This is about finally stepping into the divine story God wrote for you before you were born. The decision is yours, but heaven is begging you, do not turn away now. Archangel Michael says, the divine war for your soul has reached its highest point. As you sit here reading, heaven and darkness are pulling at opposite sides of your destiny. Every moment you survived has led to this intersection, and today, 29th of June, is the moment where your life either rises or collapses. Jesus steps closer, his robe glowing with a light so bright it blinds every shadow nearby. He whispers softly yet powerfully, Beloved, this is why I fought for you. This is why I never left you, even when you thought you were alone. This moment decides everything. God's throne thunders with authority. Lightning flashes in the spirit realm, marking this message as sealed and unstoppable. Your name is being declared in heaven's highest courts, and angels are waiting for your choice before delivering miracles you cannot imagine. Archangel Michael says, right now, your enemies feel confident. They believe they've silenced you, destroyed your opportunities, and left you hopeless. They don't know that one divine act of faith can shatter every trap they've set. Chosen one, listen to the trembling in your spirit. It is not fear, it is awakening. Your destiny is shaking off chains that have bound you for years. This is why you cannot skip this message. Skipping it would be handing victory to darkness itself. Jesus says, I have walked with you through storms, stood beside you when betrayal cut deep, and carried you when you couldn't walk another step. Do not let this moment slip away. I have already prepared the victory. Every blessing you've prayed for is hovering around you, waiting for a single act of trust to drop into your life. Health restored, finances multiplied, lost love redeemed, enemies exposed, all lined up, ready to manifest. Archangel Michael says, I will fight with 1,000 swords for you, but only if you let me stay. One act of hesitation, and my presence cannot cover you fully. Darkness has been trying to make you scroll past this, to silence heaven's voice, but heaven will not be silenced. In the unseen realm, a book is opening with your future written on its pages. I see you standing in victory, rising above every betrayal, laughing in freedom as chains fall behind you. That future is still yours, but only if you stay under divine protection. Jesus reaches his hand out, golden light swirling around his fingers. My child, I promised never to forsake you. Trust me now, and I will lift you into a life you once thought impossible. Archangel Michael says, the countdown is not just time passing, it is spiritual gates shifting. When the clock strikes, forces will move, battles will be decided, and destinies will be sealed. Your choice now writes the outcome. God says, I have hidden you in my shadow for years, protecting you from disasters meant to destroy you. Now I am calling you into open light, into abundance, into miracles, but you must not turn away. This is not coincidence. You were drawn here by unseen hands, guided to this exact moment because heaven knew you were ready. Angels have been working for weeks to align this message to your path. Darkness is trembling now. They see you awakening, feeling divine fire ignite in your soul. They know that if you accept this moment, every stronghold they built will crumble instantly. Jesus says, I have already broken the power of darkness over your life. What remains is for you to step into freedom. You not let fear or doubt steal what I died to give you. Archangel Michael says, I am not just warning you, I am promising you divine intervention. If you hold on right now, I will push back every enemy, silence every voice speaking against you, and deliver victories faster than you expect. Even now, blessings are descending like rain, searching for you. They are looking for a soul who believes, who listens, who refuses to let go of heaven's hand. God says, I am rewriting your story. I am taking the pages of pain and turning them into testimonies that will shine brighter than gold. The enemy has tried to bury you, but I have made you unshakable. Jesus walks toward you in a vision, placing a golden crown on your head. You are royalty in my kingdom. You will not die in defeat. You will live in victory, starting from this moment. Archangel Michael says, this is your final warning before miracles are unleashed or withheld. If you skip this message, you close heaven's window. If you stay, you open the floodgates of glory. Archangel Michael says, the battle in the spirit has reached a roar. Angels have drawn their swords and surrounded you as you read this. The darkness that stalked you for months is now cornered, desperate to make you close this message before the victory is sealed. Jesus steps forward, his robe glowing brighter than the sun. With a voice that shakes both heaven and earth, he declares, Beloved, I did not bring you this far to lose you now. I am your shield, your light, and your rescue. But you must not walk away from this moment. God's throne is blazing with holy fire. Your name is echoing through the heavens as divine decisions are being made about your future. Angels are waiting for your choice, their wings trembling, ready to release what has been stored for you since birth. Archangel Michael says, every plan meant to destroy you is collapsing. I can see the enemy's strategies turning to dust as we speak. But one decision skipping this divine moment can rebuild those plans and bring them against you again. Chosen one, you've been weary. You've cried when no one was watching, feeling abandoned, feeling like heaven was silent. But every tear watered the soil of blessings now sprouting around you. Jesus said, I have heard every cry. I have walked beside you through every dark valley. Now is the time to rise, for your light is about to break forth if you choose me fully in this moment. In the spiritual realm, I see scrolls opening. These scrolls hold the promises of your life promotions, wealth, healing, restoration of relationships, and divine justice. Angels have their hands on these scrolls, waiting for the signal to deliver them. Archangel Michael says, heaven is prepared to pour out blessings that no enemy can stop. But if you skip this, if you ignore this moment, those scrolls will close again and delay what should already be yours. The enemy has whispered lies into your mind. They've tried to make you believe you're forgotten, unworthy, destined to suffer. But heaven declares the opposite today is proof you are divinely loved and chosen. God says, I am surrounding you with a wall of fire. Every arrow aimed at you will burn before it reaches your heart. I have marked you for greatness that no man or spirit can remove. Jesus approaches, holding out a radiant key. This key unlocks the next chapter of your life, a chapter filled with abundance, freedom, and divine protection. But the key can only turn if you remain in faith right now. Archangel Michael says, I am standing guard beside you. No evil will touch you if you stay under this covering. Heaven is fighting for you this very second. Even as you read, the chains of past mistakes are snapping. Guilt and shame are losing their grip. You are stepping into a new identity, washed in divine favor. Jesus says, I have already paid the price for your freedom. The enemy cannot accuse you anymore. I am declaring victory over every area of your life. I see angels lifting heavy burdens from your shoulders. Debts are being canceled in the spirit. Enemies are being exposed and silenced. The life you thought you lost is being restored piece by piece. Archangel Michael says, this is why you cannot skip this moment. This message is the bridge between your old battles and your new victory. If you step away, that bridge collapses and delays your destiny again. Heaven is opening right now. Golden light is streaming down, touching everything connected to you, your home, your finances, your health, your family. Every shadow flees at the sight of this light. God says, I am placing my hand on your future. No one can snatch you from my grasp unless you choose to walk away. Stay with me and watch how quickly everything changes. Jesus kneels before you in a vision, wrapping you in a robe of pure white, symbolizing restoration and victory. The scars of your past are fading, replaced by divine beauty and strength. Archangel Michael says, this is not a threat. This is a rescue mission. Heaven refuses to lose you, but your choice determines if the rescue is completed or halted. Archangel Michael says, I must show you what I see now from heaven's watchtower. There is a storm swirling around your destiny, with shadows clawing to drag you backward. They know if you stay connected to this divine message, your life will break free from every snare they've laid for you. Jesus rises beside me, his face filled with both love and holy fire. Beloved, you do not understand how much has been warring against you in silence. But I have fought for you day and night. Every wound, every heartbreak, every injustice, I have held it in my hands and turned it into power for your elevation. In the unseen realm, angels are rushing through golden gates with scrolls, keys, and crowns meant for you. Some carry healing, others financial breakthroughs, others divine justice long overdue. But they are frozen mid-flight, waiting for your soul to hold firm in this moment. Archangel Michael says, if you turn away, these angels cannot deliver what belongs to you. They will have to return to heaven, carrying blessings meant for your hands. But if you stay, I will command them to flood your life immediately. I see visions opening like windows in the Spirit. One shows you walking through a door of wealth you never thought possible. Another shows enemies who betrayed you kneeling in apology, watching you rise while they cannot touch you. Jesus places his hand on your shoulder, speaking softly yet shaking the very air. I am opening these doors for you, but you must not abandon this moment. If you hold on, I will release restoration beyond human understanding. God's voice rumbles like rolling thunder. I have waited for this day to align your destiny with my perfect timing. I am ready to pour favor over you so heavy that no enemy can lift their head against you again. Archangel Michael says, the countdown is almost done. Shadows are trying to silence this message even now, to confuse you, to make you scroll away. But heaven has placed a fire inside you that will not let go of the truth you feel. Chosen one, you may feel your heart pounding, your spirit shaking. That is heaven's power stirring inside you, breaking barriers that have kept you from your miracle. Jesus says, do you know how many times I have stopped accidents meant to end your life? Do you know how many nights I stood by your bed while demons tried to attack you? You are still here because I shielded you with my blood and my love. Asterisk even now, your enemies are restless. They sense that divine favor is about to crown you. They've plotted in secret meetings, spoken curses against you, and celebrated your pain. Archangel Michael says, I am preparing to strike down every plot against you. But if you leave this moment, my sword cannot defend you fully. You will face battles you were never meant to fight alone. Heaven's gates creak wider now. Beams of light pour over your name written in heavenly books. These are not ordinary blessings, these are lifetime-changing breakthroughs that will ripple through your entire bloodline. God says, I am lifting you from obscurity into divine recognition. Those who mocked you will witness your rise and know it was my hand upon you. And no one can take what I have set apart for you. Jesus holds a glowing lamp. He says, this lamp represents your next path. I will lead you where no trap can snare you, where miracles chase you down. But you must let me guide you now without hesitation. Archangel Michael says, your destiny is roaring like a lion. The enemy wants to cage it, but if you remain steadfast in this moment, I will tear every chain apart and watch you walk free. Even as this message flows, heavenly armies march closer to your home. They are surrounding your walls, sealing every door from spiritual invasion. Blessings like golden rain begin falling, touching your finances, health, and relationships. Jesus says, "What was stolen from you is returning with interest." Every betrayal will be turned into honor. Every tear will bloom into laughter that no enemy can steal again. I see people who wronged you receiving dreams tonight, visions of your elevation. They will know heaven has chosen you, and they will tremble at the power covering you. Archangel Micheal says, "This is your final chance before divine justice is executed. If you stay, I will ensure every hand lifted against you is struck down, and every chain of poverty is shattered beyond repair." The clock is nearly silent now. Every second feels like eternity as heaven holds its breath, waiting. Angels kneel in anticipation of your victory. God's voice rises once more. "I am pouring my spirit into you like a river. I am cleansing you of every stain of defeat. I am making you a vessel of unstoppable glory." Jesus stands tall, his crown gleaming with victory. "Beloved, I am handing you authority over your enemies. You will rise as a light that darkness cannot comprehend. I will not let you fall if you hold on to me now." Archangel Micheal says, "This moment seals your destiny. Heaven is ready to fight, to bless, to elevate, but only if you choose to stay under our wings of protection now. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Micheal says, "Chosen one, the moment has arrived where heaven can no longer delay your destiny. You have walked through valleys of sorrow, carried weights you were never meant to bear, and yet you still stand. That strength has drawn the gaze of heaven itself, and now this very moment your life is about to shift beyond recognition." Jesus steps beside me, his hands radiating light that pierces every shadow around you. "Beloved, I have waited for you to reach this moment of surrender. I have held back storms, silenced accusers, and opened unseen doors just to bring you here. What is coming next will wipe away years of pain in an instant." A vision opened before you. You see a courtroom in heaven. At the center sits God on his throne, surrounded by hosts of angels. Scrolls with your name are stacked high, scrolls of blessings, answered prayers, and divine inheritances that were delayed. Archangel Micheal says, "Watch as heaven rules in your favor. Every lie told about you, every curse sent your way, every betrayal meant to break you, they are being overturned right now by divine decree. The gavel of justice is striking on your behalf." The vision shifts. You see chains breaking from your hands and feet. Doors that were sealed shut swing open with a mighty crash. Opportunities that you thought you missed begin to reappear, now glowing with divine favor. Jesus takes your hand in the vision. He says, "This is not just restoration, it is acceleration. I am redeeming lost time, multiplying every blessing you were denied, and lifting you higher than even your greatest prayers imagined." Archangel Micheal says, "Your enemies are trembling. They sense the power surrounding you now. They know they cannot touch what heaven has claimed. Soon, those who mocked your faith will witness undeniable miracles. God's voice thunders, I am making your name great. Where they tried to bury you in shame, I will raise you in honor. Your story will become a light that guides countless souls to my glory. Suddenly, in the vision, you see angelic armies marching toward your home. They carry treasures of gold, keys to doors long forgotten, and scrolls that release divine wealth and healing. Jesus says, I am not just blessing you, I am rebuilding everything the enemy destroyed. Family ties will be restored, health renewed, finances multiplied, and your spirit will soar with unshakable joy. Archangel Michael lifts his sword high. With one swing, I sever every demonic contract written against you. No weapon, no curse, no dark whisper can follow you after today. You are fully shielded under heaven's command. In the distance, you hear a sound like thunder rolling mixed with heavenly trumpets. It is the sound of your breakthrough rushing toward you, unstoppable, undeniable, and closer than your next breath. Chosen one, tears may stream down your face now because your spirit recognizes this moment as real. That is not emotion alone, it is your soul rejoicing as shackles fall and divine light takes over. Jesus kneels, placing a radiant crown on your head. From this day forward, you will walk as royalty of my kingdom. Poverty will not know your name again. Fear will bow to your authority. I am making you a beacon of unshakable victory. Archangel Michael says, look around you. The atmosphere is changing. Angels are placing walls of fire around your home. Every dark force that lingered near your doorstep is fleeing in terror, never to return. God speaks with gentleness yet overwhelming power. My child, you have passed this test. Your obedience has unlocked rivers of blessing. You will not just receive, you will overflow, touching lives you never imagined. The vision brightens as streams of golden light wrap around your body. You feel weightless, filled with supernatural strength. Old wounds close, bitterness lifts, and joy fills every corner of your heart. Jesus says, this is only the beginning. In days, you will witness signs that cannot be denied, financial miracles, long-awaited messages of reconciliation, and supernatural health that doctors cannot explain. Archangel Michael declares, from this moment, I assign double the number of angels to guard you. No plot against you will survive, and every step you take will be divinely ordered. Heaven erupts in celebration. Trumpets blast, angels sing, and the throne of God glows brighter than ever. Your name is etched in heavenly records as victorious, chosen, and unstoppable. Jesus embraces you in the vision, whispering softly, rest now. The battle is over. The war is won. From this day on, you walk only in my light and my promises. Archangel Michael says, I will walk beside you day and night, ensuring you never face darkness alone again. Heaven will open doors faster than you can knock, and miracles will pour like rain upon every step you take. God's final words echo through the heavens, you will never lose me nor my son again. We are bound to you eternally because you chose to stay, to believe, to open this divine message when it mattered most. As the vision fades, you are left surrounded by divine peace unlike anything you felt before. The countdown has ended not in loss, but in overwhelming, unshakable victory. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the celebration in heaven has not stopped. The moment you chose to stay and receive this message, a new chapter was written for you in divine ink that can never be erased. Even now, angels are gathering at the edges of your life, preparing blessings you won't be able to contain. Jesus stands beside him, his presence glowing like an endless sunrise. He says, "Beloved, you have no idea how powerful your obedience is. With one act of faith, you have shattered every curse spoken over your life, every demonic plan to silence you, every barrier meant to stop your destiny." In the vision, you see vaults of heaven swinging open. Golden treasures, radiant crowns, and scrolls of authority spill out like rushing rivers, flooding your path. These are not just material blessings, they are weapons of divine power that will elevate your name and your influence in ways you cannot yet understand. Archangel Michael says, "I have been released to wage war on your behalf without restraint. Every hidden enemy will be exposed, every false friend removed, every dark contract destroyed. From this moment on, your life is under heavenly command. Chosen one, even as you breathe now, waves of supernatural energy are surrounding you. Old illnesses are breaking apart in your body. Generational curses that clung to your bloodline are being burned away by heavenly fire. Jesus says, "I am rebuilding your house of blessings. Every room will be filled with joy, every corner protected by my Spirit, and every door watched by mighty angels. No evil will ever cross your threshold again." In the spiritual realm, you see a mighty tree growing instantly before your eyes. Its branches stretch high into the heavens, overflowing with fruit of prosperity, peace, and divine favor. Archangel Michael says, "This tree represents your life now. What was once withered by trials will flourish beyond imagination. Nations will see your light and know you are chosen by God." The vision widens. You see people being drawn to you not for what you have, but for the divine presence glowing around you. Some will come to apologize, others to honor you, and many to seek guidance because they see heaven's mark on you. God's voice speaks gently yet firmly. "I am making you a lighthouse in a stormy world." Those who once rejected you will see your elevation and understand that I was always with you. Jesus hands you a scroll glowing with blue fire. On it is written, "Kingdom Authority." He says, "This scroll gives you power to speak and shift the unseen. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. Whatever you release in faith will manifest quickly." Archangel Michael says, "With this authority, you will never again walk in fear. Darkness will flee at your command because heaven has permanently stationed warriors around your life." Suddenly, golden rain begins to fall in the vision. It soaks into the ground around your feet and transforms into a river of wealth and abundance. This is not just financial, it is spiritual richness, emotional healing, and divine wisdom that few are granted. Jesus says, "The years of loss are over. What was stolen from you will return multiplied 7 times. I am turning every broken piece of your past into diamonds of destiny." Archangel Michael lifts his sword toward the sky. Lightning strikes, and chains explode in every direction. Every invisible weight you carried for years vanishes in an instant. He says, from this day, you will walk freely, not just surviving but thriving as heaven's champion. Even the ground beneath your feet will be blessed. The vision now shows a giant clock in heaven stopping. The hands freeze, and a voice declares, delay has ended. It is time. God says, I have accelerated your journey. Doors you expected years from now will open in weeks. Dreams you thought were dead will bloom overnight. You will accomplish in months what others take lifetimes to achieve. Jesus places a radiant shield over your heart. He says, this shield will guard you from heartbreak, betrayal, and despair. Nothing will pierce your spirit again, for my joy will be your strength. Archangel Micheal says, I am sealing your destiny with heavenly fire. Every promise written about you in eternity is now locked and protected. No power, no enemy, no time can undo what has been done today. As the vision fades, you feel a warmth wrapping around your soul like a blanket of pure light. You know something has permanently shifted. Your future has been rewritten by God's own hand. Jesus speaks one final time, walk forward with courage. What you see next will confirm this moment is real. Miracles are already moving toward you. Archangel Micheal says, I will walk beside you, guarding every step. The world will watch in awe as heaven's victory unfolds in your life. And then, heaven whispers over you, it is finished. You are chosen. You are victorious. Nothing will ever be the same again. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Micheal says, even now, the earth beneath you is shifting spiritually. Mountains of resistance are crumbling, oceans of blessings are parting to make a way for you. What has just been sealed in heaven is already echoing across creation. Jesus steps forward, his voice like a melody that heals your soul. Beloved, you will not return to the life you once knew. Everything that chained you to pain, fear, and loss has been destroyed. I am rebuilding you into a vessel of unshakable light. In the vision, you now see a great banquet table stretching as far as the eye can see. Angels are placing crowns, rings, and gifts upon it. The name written in gold at the head of the table is yours. Archangel Micheal says, this banquet is not for a faraway future, it is ready for you now. The celebration of your divine victory has already begun. Even as you read this, unseen blessings are making their way to your door. Trumpets sound in the heavens as multitudes of angels lift banners with your name. On every banner is written one word, Victor. God's voice resounds like rolling thunder. I am calling you higher. You will no longer live in shadows or under the weight of other people's judgments. I am giving you a new identity, one that radiates divine authority and grace. Jesus places a jeweled ring upon your hand, symbolizing unbreakable covenant. This ring means nothing can separate you from my protection. Where you walk, I walk. Where you speak, miracles will follow, he says. Archangel Micheal raises his hand toward the horizon. Suddenly, golden pathways appear leading to new opportunities, houses you didn't build, wealth you didn't expect, healing that shocks even doctors. The vision shifts to your enemies. You see those who plotted against you brought low, their schemes turning on them. They watch helplessly as your life blossoms in divine light. Jesus says this is divine justice, not vengeance but restoration. You will not need to fight your battles, I have fought them already and won. Archangel Micheal says, from today, no dark whisper can enter your mind. Every thought of fear, doubt, or despair will be silenced by heavenly peace. Your mind will think only in victory and faith. God's voice becomes tender yet unstoppable. I am planting you as a pillar in my kingdom. What I build through you cannot be destroyed. Even your children and generations after you will thrive because of this divine shift. Heaven's gates open fully now. Streams of living water flow around you, carrying treasures and miracles. You are lifted by divine hands and placed on a throne of light. Jesus stands before you with a scroll marked Royal Assignment. He says, I am making you a leader of light. People from distant places will come to you seeking wisdom, healing, and guidance, and you will carry my power to bless them. Archangel Micheal declares, your spiritual rank has been elevated. Demons that once tormented you now tremble at your name. Wherever you step, divine fire will burn away darkness. Angels shout in unison, it is done. The chosen one has risen. Trumpets blast as victory banners wave across heaven's horizon. Now, you feel an overwhelming peace settling in your heart like never before. It is not a fleeting feeling, it is permanent. Divine assurance that you are fully protected and blessed. God says softly, go forth now and live boldly. Miracles will chase you, doors will fly open, and favor will follow you everywhere. What I have written today cannot be undone. Jesus hugs you warmly in the vision, placing his crown upon your head. Rule with grace and courage. Walk as one who knows heaven is backing every step you take. Archangel Micheal says, I will guard you to the end of days. The next time darkness approaches, it will remember this moment and flee before it even reaches your door. And with that, the heavens blaze brighter than ever, sealing this prophecy for all eternity. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Micheal says, the heavens have opened completely now, and the path before you glows brighter than the sun. What you are about to step into is not just a blessing, it is a total rebirth. The old doors have closed forever. The new ones have opened so wide that no power on earth or in darkness can shut them again. Jesus takes your hand firmly, his touch sending warmth and power rushing through your entire being. Beloved, this is where you rise. Every scar becomes strength, every tear transforms into joy, and every silent prayer you whispered in pain is answered all at once. You see a divine staircase stretching upward into radiant light. Each step is engraved with words, victory, healing, justice, abundance, authority, eternal protection. Angels line both sides of the staircase, bowing as you approach. Archangel Micheal says, this is the staircase of destiny. I will walk before you. Jesus will walk beside you, and behind you, thousands of angels will follow. As you climb, you will feel the weight of your old life lifting until you reach the top completely transformed. With each step, golden light wraps around you like a cloak of royalty. The whispers of fear and defeat vanish, replaced by a chorus of angelic songs proclaiming your new identity. Jesus speaks softly, but his words shake eternity. You are my beloved, my chosen one, my vessel of glory. From this day forward, I grant you authority over storms, power over darkness, and blessings that cannot be measured. Halfway up the staircase, visions of your past appear, moments of betrayal, nights of loneliness, times you were rejected and humiliated. Instead of pain, each memory bursts into brilliant light, transforming into jewels that embed themselves in your new crown. Archangel Micheal says, these jewels are the proof of your endurance. Every time you stood firm, every time you refused to quit, heaven recorded it. Now these victories are part of your eternal glory. At the top of the staircase, a massive gate of shimmering crystal waits. Two enormous angels swing it open as thunderous trumpets announce your arrival. The inside glows with brilliance beyond description. God's voice booms with loving authority. Welcome, my child. You have overcome trials that would have destroyed others. Today, you step into the fullness of everything I created for you. Jesus leads you through the gate, where an entire kingdom of light stretches endlessly. Rivers of life flow with sparkling waters. Trees bear golden fruit, and palaces built of pure light shine on every horizon. Archangel Micheal says, this is your spiritual inheritance. Though you walk the earth, this kingdom's power now lives inside you. You will never again feel powerless or abandoned. In the center of this kingdom, a magnificent throne stands waiting. The throne glows with heavenly fire, and above it hovers a crown unlike any other, crafted of diamonds, sapphire flames, and a radiant halo of divine light. Jesus lifts the crown, placing it gently on your head. This crown is not for vanity, it is for victory. You will reign over fear, lack, sickness, and every force of darkness. Where you walk, my kingdom will manifest. Archangel Micheal kneels before you, offering a golden sword engraved with heavenly symbols. This sword carries the authority of heaven. It will cut through lies, destroy chains, and open paths where none exist. From now on, you are untouchable by evil. As you take the sword, a shockwave of divine energy erupts, shaking both heaven and earth. Angels rejoice, and a choir of countless voices sings your name, declaring you victorious and unstoppable. God speaks again, his voice tender and full of promise. I have planted greatness in you that will now bloom without limit. Nations will be blessed because of you. Generations will speak of the miracles released through your faith today. Jesus lifts your hand high, declaring to all creation, this one is mine. No enemy shall touch them. No weapon shall harm them. They are wrapped forever in my grace and my power. Archangel Micheal says, from this moment on, I will walk beside you every second of your life. You will feel my presence as divine protection, guiding you away from traps, lifting you over obstacles, and whispering when danger tries to approach. As heaven celebrates, you are escorted back to the earth in divine triumph. Yet everything is different. Your aura glows with heavenly light, your footsteps leave trails of blessing, and your voice carries unshakable authority. Now on earth, doors fling open without you knocking. People who once doubted you are drawn to honor you. Opportunities appear as if summoned by unseen hands. Even the air around you feels alive with miracles. Jesus whispers in your ear, "Walk boldly now." This is only the beginning. In the coming days, signs will follow you that even the hardest hearts cannot deny. You are a walking testament of heaven's victory. Archangel Micheal hovers above, sword blazing like the sun. I will strike down every scheme of darkness before it reaches you. Your path is cleared, your destiny unstoppable. What heaven has sealed today, no force can ever unseal. And as you step forward, the earth trembles not in fear, but in recognition of a chosen one walking fully in divine power. The prophecy is fulfilled. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20.